The following program is a production of the Southern University Mass Communication Department. Sophisticated, thought-provoking, entertaining. Look who's talking in the city. Look who's talking in the city. Look who's talking in the city.
Coming from the campus of the Southern University in Baton Rouge. Hi, I'm Rae'ven Jones, and you're tuned in to Look Who's Talking in the City. Hello, Baton Rouge, and thanks again for tuning into Look Who's Talking in the City. And I'm your host, Rae'ven Jones. Today's discussion is about why so many women are deciding to go natural, as we call it, and why it's a very big movement in today's society amongst African American women. Every day, more and more women are deciding to step away from relaxed hair and is moving towards being natural. My guests and I for today have some great tips for those who may be considering or looking for unique styles. My guest is a student at Southern University and also a mass communication major. Another unique thing about my guest today is we both have the same first name. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Rae'ven Jackson. Hey Rae'ven, how are you?
Hey Rae'ven, how are you?
I'm fine. I still have to get a little bit used to that with us having the same name. So can you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Hey, I'm 21 years old. I'm from Prairieville, Louisiana. I'm a mass communications major at Southern University. After graduation, I plan on being a TV host and a blogger.
So when you say TV host or being a blogger, do you have any work that you're doing right now to prepare yourself for it?
Yes, I actually have my blog. It's www.raevennicole1n.wordpress.com. You can go up and see some of my writings.
So what is it that you write about or that you blog about right now? Is there something that's really, really interesting to you?
Right now it's just about, I guess, like relationship blogging, kind of Christian inspirational blogging. I sing and songwrite, so you'll see in little videos of singing, poetry, whatever kind of work I have or whatever I feel inspired to do, I just
So it's one of those like, it's like a social media type thing when you thinking about something on Twitter or you're thinking about something and you just post it and just tell anyone how you feel. So it's basically what comes to you at that time.
Right.
So question, do you stop at the moment or the time and just simply put what you're thinking and what you're feeling, or do you write it down and you go back and do it later?
No, it's all, I just log into my blog and type it there.
Just also like, say if you in a grocery store and you think about something, do you stop right there in the middle of the grocery store and blog?
I have not encountered that yet. I feel like I would.
I know I don't have a Twitter, so I know a lot of people, whatever they're thinking at that simple point in time, is because it seems like it's something simple to that, related to that. They just stop and they just simply say what they're thinking or something like that. So something like that. So with you attending Southern University, can you tell us about what made you choose Southern University?
Okay, my entire family went to Southern. My sister just graduated from Southern University Nursing School.
Wow.
So I didn't start off at Southern. I was at the University of New Orleans trying to be a teacher, and I really wasn't the direction that I wanted to go, and I wanted to do this. So, I begged to come home, and I wasn't really feeling LSU. I never wanted to go there.
Right.
Nothing's in Hammond, didn't want to go there. My sister was here,
Right.
so I was like, okay, I'm going to just go to Southern.
So why did you feel like teaching wasn't for you?
That's what...
I know a lot of people, they're teachers, but they also have other things that they have done before they actually started teaching. So do you feel like if you're blogging and writing, or whenever you finish with that later on through the line, you might try to teach?
Yeah, absolutely. But
So-
just not right. I wanted to chase
Other
my main.
dreams,
Yeah,
different
it was
dreams.
both. I was trying to do like mass comm and teaching, but they didn't really have a mass comm program there, so
Oh,
at UNO they don't.
Oh, wow.
So you kind of just gotta build your own classes like that, and it wasn't working out. So it ended up just being teaching, and I was like, no, I want to do what I said I was gonna do. So
when you switched here to Southern, why didn't you continue to do that? Or you just wanted, it was too much work and you just wanted to focus on one thing?
Exactly. Yep.
I know sometimes we get lazy and we're just like, no, just one thing is too much. It's just
Yeah.
too much. Okay, so today we're talking about natural hair. As we can see, you do have natural hair. I
Yeah.
do as well, but I hate wearing it. Don't ever wear it. So can you tell us about what inspired you to become natural instead of doing relaxed hair?
Okay, my entire life I've been permed, but I always wanted curly hair. I just always had something in me that I was like, I just want curly hair, but I never knew how to get it. I just knew I wanted it. So as I got older, I started figuring out, oh, you just don't put the perm in and your hair will come out curly or some other type of texture beyond straight. So whenever I got to college, I was wearing extensions and wearing my real hair, and then I had a tragic accident with extensions where I went to take them out and I was tired, so I just hopped in the shower and all the water hit it, but I didn't comb out my hair before, so it ended up all just clumping together. And me and my roommates were up like in the morning trying to cut it.
So that's how you actually became natural, is by cutting your hair from the extensions? Yes. So were you prepared for that, or was it just something like, okay, I'm just gonna go along with it, it is what it is?
I was crying. I always wanted to go natural, but I wasn't ready. I was just good with my hair, with my straight hair. So when that happened, at the moment, I wasn't thinking, oh, I can just turn lemons into lemonade and go natural. I was like, oh my God, my hair, and I was just boo-hoo crying.
So how long did it take you to adjust to that particular style?
It wasn't too long. I had pretty healthy hair, so I cut it really short and was wearing it like that. And I was okay, I just won't get a perm from here. But then I had to go to camp for cheerleading, and you know they want you with the long hair. So I was like, okay, I need my extensions, but I'm not gonna have like curly hair in the front and straight hair extensions. So I got that one last perm before going into the fall semester, and then I started my journey.
Didn't you? I know some people that are natural are, or a lot of people that wear a lot of extensions. They have. What they do, they just perm the top part of the hair that they're leaving out, and they just leave the rest of it unpermed, unrelaxed, or whatever the correct term is. So what made you, why didn't you just do something like that?
It's called transitioning. I was going to transition, but then as I continued, I had braids in my hair at the time. When I started the fall semester, I got braids for my protective style. And as I kept watching YouTube videos and getting inspired by all these naturalistas, I was like, I don't want to wait. I literally woke up in the middle of the night and just started cutting what was left of my hair. And I went to my roommate's room and was like, I'm ready. She's like, it's 5 a.m. What are you doing? What have you done? And I looked at her and I was like, oh my God. So we made like clip-ins. And then actually I did that before the braids. So we made clip-ins, and then I went home back to Prairieville and I just got some braids since I had like chopped half of my hair off and like inspiration. Then after that.
So at the very beginning, your first, when you were doing your transitioning, or when you was figuring out whether or not you really wanted to do natural or relaxed hair, you just did like a lot of braids, sew-ins, and stuff like that. When you did the clip-ins, how did that work?
We just straightened my hair, and then my roommate was like a whiz at making clip-ins because she wears them all the time. So she just took the weave and sewed the clip onto it, and my hair was already straight, so we just did it by row and clipped it in, put that hair down, clipped it in.
So basically, like whenever you first started out, that you was straightening your hair a lot with a lot of heat and a lot of heat in it.
Exactly.
I know me, when I did have relaxed hair, I did clip-ins as well, but my clip-ins pulled my hair out. So
they do.
So I stopped using mine, and then I decided to go ahead and transition to being natural completely. But like you said, you did a lot of braids, and so I didn't do braids. My head is too big, my forehead is too big, so I can't do things like that. So I do a lot of sew-ins and stuff like that. But with my leave out though, mine is always it's damaged. It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't know if yours may be like that as well if you keep yours out, because I know now they have closures. Have you decided?
I've done the closure. I hated it.
Why?
It made my hair look like boxy, and then as soon as my hair started growing out, the closure started pushing back, and it just wasn't cute. So I was like,
I tried it one time. I feel what you're saying, but I also had left a little bit of my hair out around the edges to cover it up a little bit. But yeah, I don't think I'll do that again. I'd just rather just leave it out and leave it out and damage it and stuff like that. So, what my question is, another question. Well, it's plenty of questions, but listen. What did your parents say whenever you first came home and you had cut out your hair off?
I had my hair in a hat, and my dad came to pick me up from New Orleans just to go home for the winter semester to get ready to come here. And I hadn't done it. It was just underneath the hat. So I went to the hairdresser initially that day just to get a flat iron, still thinking I'm going to transition. And she was like, she washed it and she was like, Rae'ven, like, you're practically natural. Just cut it off. And I was like, okay.
And so you just went on.
So we just cut it off.
So
yeah.
Were your parents shocked or surprised or anything about it? Like your friends, was anybody looking? Well, you said your friends they already pretty much knew about you cutting your hair off and that. But what about your parents, your family? And stuff?
My mom, when she came to pick me up from the hairdresser, she was like, okay, all right. So I just put the hat back on, and my little sister had a basketball game. So I went there, and my dad's in the stands and stuff, and I'm like, I cut all my hair off. He's like, yeah, stop lying. So I'm like, no, I cut all my hair. He's like, let me see. Then I'm like, no, I can't take this hat off in public. I'm not ready yet. and so I kind of slid it up, and he was just like, he could not.
He was just shocked to see everything.
He was shocked.
I know me personally, though, whenever I first started to do it, it wasn't until recently, like this past summer, that I actually started to wear my hair.
Oh, wow.
And so it's been, 2 or 3 years, and I've never worn my hair. And everybody was just like, you know how you get that, oh, you must don't have any hair because you don't ever wear it, and, you know, stuff like that. So when I actually wore it for a couple of days, everybody was like, wow, like, you really do have some hair. Right. And I'm just like, yeah. I just don't like to wear it. But I know everyone was shocked to see that I had actually done that and moved on with that movement instead of actually stepping aside from it and not going along with everybody else.
Right. So, actually, I have a funny story about my friends.
Go ahead.
Before they literally sat me down in our little apartment and had like a I don't know what it's called.
Come to Jesus.
Like a come to Jesus meeting. Like, are you ready for this? They were basically trying to say, like, we know you're going natural, but you're not ready for that. Girls who go, there's like a whole bunch of stereotypes.
Right.
Girls who go natural wear a lot of makeup. You don't wear a lot of makeup. You're going to have to change your style. Right. You're going to have to change the way you do your makeup. You're going to have to change your clothes. You dress preppy. They dress eccentric. Right. Like, just all these things, like, we just want to make sure you're in your right mind type of thing. And I was like, no,
yeah,
this is what I want to do.
And my mom too. They were saying the same thing. They was like, "Are you really ready for this?" It's like you can't do too much with it, but actually, I was like, "Actually, you can." I've been doing my research about it.
Right.
My sister was trying to suggest certain styles and, you know, my clothing and stuff like that. She said, "Well, you have to wear this with that, and you have to do this." She wanted me to do the big hoop earrings, and I'm like, "This is not the time for that at all." So, after we had that conversation and we figured out exactly what we were going to do with that, they kind of grew onto it and they do
exactly.
it. And then they're thinking about, my mama thought about it for herself, and I was like, I think we only need one naturalist in this house, not like 2 or 3, only one. So when you were watching so many videos and stuff on YouTube and you started to learn different styles to do, who was it that you found yourself looking to the most? Like, who would you say your natural hair queen is?
My natural hair queen? Naturally Niecy. I like Naturally Niecy. I like, oh my gosh, there's so many. Jesus.
Go ahead, name some. I know, but a lot of people are willing to learn about who it is.
Natural 85.
Okay.
Kind of hard at the moment.
I know me. One person that I look towards a lot. I look at a lot of her videos is Alyssa. I don't know if you're familiar with her. It's Forever Flawless, and she does the Frizz Happens t-shirts a lot. I don't know, but I like that. I look at her a lot. I'm gonna have to show it to you, but she's amazing. She's awesome. She does a lot of videos and tutorials online, and she even recently started doing makeup too. And I know I'm into a lot of makeup as well, so I guess that's what kind of drew me towards her. But what was your favorite style? What was your go-to when you actually started to wear your hair?
The wash and go. It still is. I don't know how to do my hair.
Right.
I don't twist out, braid out, bantu knot. I take a shower.
And that's it.
And I get out. And then I just I started to learn what products work best, like the lock method, liquid oil cream.
Right.
So you spray more water, you put some oil in it, you find a cream, and then a styling cream or gel like that, and then I just shake it out and go, because I don't know how to do anything else.
I can actually say I've actually tried different ones. I don't like the wash and go.
Okay.
I just, unless I wash and pull it on top of my head, that's it. But I tried the twist, the 2-strand twist, the bantu knots, and I like that a little bit better when I actually was wearing it. And for a second I considered, and I said maybe I should actually wear my hair for a while and let that be there. That lasted for like 2 or 3 weeks, and that was it. Like, I straightened it before the end of the weeks was up because it was too much for me. But now, would you try to do something different? Like, would you try to do the Bantu knots?
Yeah, I don't feel like I have the patience for it or the skill, but I would try to get someone else to try it for me. But I would try it, yeah, because I've seen some really awesome styles. And sometimes it takes a while for my hair to dry, so I'm walking around like a wet puppy for like hours, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. But I can pull it up into on the top of my head with a scrunchie or something like that, or do like a top ponytail and brush it all the way back. It's just always wet until it dries. But I am open to other styles.
What would you say is your favorite product to use?
I love Eco Styling Gel, the olive oil, the green one, and I love Royal Curls. It's at Whole Foods.
Oh, wow. Who would have thought that?
Whole Foods has a nice selection, actually, of natural hair products, organic.
I think I just like to spend money because I hear about all these different products, and I'm like, well, let me go get that because maybe I should try it. But I don't wear my hair. So it's like pointless to do it. But I know me though, when I was wearing it, whenever I wash my hair, I just plain simple Shea Moisture and just Shea Moisture is
a really good line
because I know you can get that from Walmart and Target. So, but you say you go to Whole Foods
just for that product though, and I got
product?
put onto that for my sister because both of my sisters started going natural after I went. So now it's just a whirlwind of it's like Curl World in the bathroom, and I don't like to spend a lot of money on natural hair products. So I was at like Walgreens and Walmart, and the simple cheap things worked for me. But they were trying all these different things, and I actually got hooked on one of their products.
So what were you using before you used that one?
Just water and gel.
Just water.
And not even not even Eco at the time. When I first went, it was like the clear ice gel from Walmart and water, and my curls would just come up. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna do that.
Kept it simple, nice, simple, and easy. I don't know. I that's really weird. Just water and gel. Yeah. So, would you be open to trying more products? Do you actually try some of your sister's products?
Yeah, I'll try them when they bring them home, and then decide if I'll feel like purchasing it or not.
Okay. So, what are some tips that they give you, or do y'all share tips together about different things that y'all have learned along the way, or are you just kind of like, I'm just good with this 1-2 things in water, and y'all can have that? Yeah, we share tips. We actually have 3 different hair textures. So I was the first one to go. So then when my other sister went, she pretty much wets her hair too, but she has silkier, finer hair. And less tight curls. And then my other sister, she's the youngest, and she's going into high school, and she's been going since I went. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go with you, but she stayed with the weave-in because she has, was involved in many different activities, and she didn't want to wear her hair out. And I think her school environment, she didn't want to wear her hair out because she wanted to look like her friends. If that's enough said. And they don't have afros or like curly natural. They have straight long hair in her environment. So we were trying to like, oh, why don't you wear your hair out? This should be long now. And she was like, oh no, I'll wear it out during the summer, but when it's time for high school, I'm putting weave back in my hair. And her and my sister just had this big old argument because she was like, why are you trying to look like other people? Just like, let her be. She'll do it when she wants to do it. But it's out now because it's summer. And it's thick. It's a lot of, that's another thing. I think it's because my hair, I have so much hair, I don't know what to do with it. So I feel like it's just easier just to do it in some kind of style and don't have to worry about it at all. It's easy. I understand where she's coming from with that. So but tell us this. What is your daily routine like when it comes to your hair? Okay, wake up. It's kind of like a mess. So then my hair doesn't get done until I take a shower because I need that water. So I take a shower. I wash it with Suave conditioner. It's like $2.50 at $2.50 at Walmart, and it's a big old tub. So I wash it with that every day, and I get out and it's uber curly. So then I just put it in sections and do the lock method. I spray extra water in it, put some oil in it, some cream, and like the Royal Curls, the styling gel, and then. So you actually style your hair every day? You don't do like I know some people say the second day the curls look better, or maybe third day the curls look better, or something like that. You don't go from I can. It just depends on how, like, if I get out the shower, while I'm taking a shower and I haven't put the Suave in it yet, and the product from the other day is still in there, then the water will hit it and it'll just be dropping curls, and I'm like, okay, I don't have to do it again today. Okay. But that usually only happens like 2 days in a row. I can't go past that. So you basically wash your hair like every 2 days?
Or every day.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I know a lot of people, I know me, I just will, where did it go? Just water. I like the water, just the water. I didn't wash it too much. I did do the co-wash for a while because I didn't want to put shampoo
Exactly.
in it every day.
Exactly.
Have you tried any kind of sulfate-free shampoo?
I don't use shampoo.
So you don't, the Suave is like a conditioner or something that you use?
It's a conditioner. I don't use shampoo at all.
Okay, so you don't use shampoo at all. But
only like if it's been a minute and I'm like, okay, I'll use shampoo. But it dries my hair out.
So what kind do you use?
When I do use shampoo,
you do shampoo.
The milk and almond conditioner, it's like in this white
Bottle.
shapely
Container.
bottle container
Something.
thing. And I just use that.
I know me. I've tried 2 or 3 different kinds, and they've all been sulfate free because I heard that was one of the good ones to use. So if you want to try one of those, you can definitely use
Send them
mine. Because I'm not using them too often anyway. Another thing is, how often do you put heat in your hair?
Not that often at all. I straightened my whole hair in December, and that was when I made like a year natural. And then I got the great idea to get a sew-in, about the length of my real hair, and I had to straighten my leave out. And that I kept it for a good 3 months, like longer than I thought. But my hair was, my curl, like you could probably find it up here somewhere. The rest are super tight, and the other ones are like this because the heat was ruining it. Right. So I had to take it out. So I decided that if I do get a weave, it'll 9 times out of 10 be a curly weave. So I
won't have to straighten it.
So I won't have to straighten my hair.
And I thought about that, and I did that. With this hair, it's actually curly, but as you can see, it's straight once again.
Right.
I don't know. It's just something about straight hair. But I know, going back to I probably should have said this earlier whenever you shared your story. Mine was, the reason why I actually went natural was because all I did was wear a sew-in. That's all I've ever worn. And of course I used to cheer, and I was always involved in sports, and then I have to work. I have so much going on. I don't have time to keep up with my hair. So I decided that it would have been best for me to go natural because I would still be damaging my hair. If I'm still putting chemicals in my hair and I'm not wearing my hair, it's like pointless.
Right.
It's pointless for me to keep permanent, and then I'm just going to turn around and braid it up or something like that. So at first I was kind of iffy on it because I was like, well, what if one day I might decide that I want to just wear my hair? That didn't happen. So I guess it was a good idea for me to actually, go natural. And I say, well, if I ever want to wear it straight, I can always just straighten it out. And I say, oh, well, I'll just deal with the heat protection, all that stuff. I'll deal with that later, all the damage. I'll just deal with that later and just come back to it. But can you tell us what does going natural or being natural means to you?
Okay, to me, being natural is just embracing who I am fully. Who God made me, being comfortable in my own skin, and evolving into who I am. It helped me evolve to me.
So you feel like you going natural made you become a better person, and it has allowed you to experience more, maybe?
I would say a better person. Like, it didn't change my personality or anything.
I know it didn't change your
personality.
But,
I do talk a lot about natural hair, and that's probably annoying people. But just, I guess, confidence-wise, because you're always... Like, in my school environment, I always felt like I had to, like my sister, felt like I had to have straight hair, or, cheering, straight hair, the ponytail, you just,
and
blend in.
Though, because that's pretty much what everyone has been looking up to. Like, when you're in high school and when you're in elementary school, junior high, everybody has to have the strong, long, straight, pretty hair.
Yeah, exactly.
And nice curls and natural. I noticed, and at first, whenever this whole natural hair movement actually started going on, I was kind of like, I'll never go natural. That's not for me. I don't think I want to do that. And a lot of people do still say that they don't want to do it, but it's actually better. Long, straight, silky hair is not not everything. And a lot of people feel like that's going to that defines you, and it's going to get you to where you need to be. But we have a lot of people that have proven that that's not necessarily true. That's not, the way that it should be.
Right.
So, I mean, any other suggestions or anything else you would say to someone who's maybe considering going natural, or they're thinking about going natural, but they're not really sure if they should do it because they don't want to lose the straight, nice, pretty hair?
I would say you don't lose your straight, nice, pretty hair, because it's going to be curly when you wear it curly, but you can flat iron your hair. It actually looks better than permed hair because those natural oils and everything are in it. I found that when I straighten this out, it looks better than my permed hair. It's flowy, super, just natural oils. It just looks better. So you never lose that option of wearing your hair straight. It helps your hair grow to me. My hair grew in warp speed.
Yes,
so
mine did too.
it shrinks when the water hits it, but it's just, I have a lot of hair, and it hasn't been that long, maybe going on 2 years. So I feel like if you can't get your hair to grow and you're always putting weave in it, your hair is not going to grow. You're really damaging your hair by putting chemicals and weaves in it. I'm not against weaves because that's a protective style for naturals, but if you're not taking care of your hair and all you're doing is wearing other people's hair in place of your hair, then you are really doing yourself no justice.
I sound like you're talking to me. That's exactly what I do. So, do you deal with shrinkage a lot? Are you big on the shrinkage whole thing, or just?
I have a lot of shrinkage. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look 12. I already look young. So I hate shrinkage, but I can't do anything about it. Once the water, and all I do is wash and go, so my hair is always in water. But I have a lot, like in the shower, it'll be like down to here. By the time I'm out, it's up, and put the products in it, it's up to here, like right now.
Have you tried looking into different things you can do to straighten it out, to avoid that?
Yeah, I could wear more dry styles. I was thinking more about just blow drying it out and then combing it up and then wearing it like that. Or trying the braid outs or the twist outs that would elongate it. But as long as water is going to touch it, I'm going to have shrinkage, and it's going to be this size. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, Miss Rae'ven Jackson with natural hair. Thanks so much for tuning in to Look Who's Talking in the City. Be sure to stay tuned for the next show. If you've missed any of my previous shows or you just want to watch it again, you can always just view them on YouTube by clicking the link below. Have a topic you would love for me to cover, someone you would love to see on the show, be sure to leave comments or contact me through email. As always, have faith, keep God first, and I'll see you next time on Look Who's Talking in the City.
The preceding program was brought to you by the Southern University Mass Communication Department.